Well guys, can't believe I'm actually saying this, but we are one day away from Jake Paul against Anthony Joshua. I can't believe that somehow this has materialised and that we are 24 hours away from a former Disney YouTuber, whatever you want to call him, against Anthony Joshua, the former unified heavyweight champion of the world. Now with Jake Paul, let's be honest, he is now a real boxer. Just cut all the BS, he's a real boxer. But is he a decent one? Just look at the footage. You know, he makes basic fundamentals mistakes. He's a great fighter at a novice level. Because this is the thing where, if you look at his division, he's a cruiserweight. Let's say John Edges, who just won the cruiserweight title, or defended it, yesterday against Alex Zorro. Again, another typical right, as usual. Look at the pair of them. They would box the ears off of Jake Paul. And he's going up to heavyweight to fight Anthony Joshua, the former world champion, he's still got it. He's still in his 30s. He's not an old man like Chavez Jr. was or Mike Tyson was. He hits hard, but he's moving up to heavyweight where he will hit harder, but he'll lack that speed and that pop he has. Where, if I'm completely honest, I see many outcomes of this fight for obvious reasons. Obviously, you guys can work that out yourself. But Jake Paul, he is improving. I'll give him his due. He's improving. He's fighting, let's say, better opponents than he has previously. And to take the big step up from Gervonta Tank Davis to Anthony Joshua, yeah, fair play to him. But do I think he'll get absolutely ironed out? Yeah. But if I'm completely honest, it will depend when. Because with Jake Paul, he will not knock out Anthony Joshua. Absolutely no way, unless I'll let you guys finish that sentence. But you got to give Jake a lot of credit because he's got that thing where you got to have a few screw looses to do what he's going to be doing. You got to have that, that mental space where you think only you can do it, no matter everyone thinking you can't do that. Which is why Jake Paul, whether it was acting, YouTube or boxing, he succeeded in what he done. So credit to him because he's proven that, the typical American dream, he's living it. But if you look here against his loss against Tommy Fury, against someone with half decent boxing ability, who is a novice, may I say, forget the Fury name, he is a complete novice, and Tommy Fury is what he is. But Jake Paul, if I'm completely honest, although he lost on paper, I thought he slightly nicked it. I mean, he scored a 10-8, he landed more eye-catching punches, but just little fundamentals mistakes here where when Tommy Fury's landing that jab and throwing that right hand, he's looking down. As you can see here, he's looking down. And then when he's looking down, when he's throwing, he's not knowing where he's throwing and he gets countered with that jab. But again, his lead left hook is very good. I'll give him that. He's got a very good lead left hook, but he overreaches. When he throws that jab, he'll keep it on his guard, but then he'll bring it back and he'll go to his body because he'll forget to bring it up to his chin, which is basic amateur things, If you've been to a boxing gym as a kid, or any amateur or any pro, that is one of the basics, one-on-one. You throw a jab, bring it back to your chin. But with Joshua here, we need this version of Joshua. The Joshua before Ruiz. He's still that killer. But obviously he's been a bit gun-shy recently because he's been stopped a few times. But people forget, he is an Olympic gold medalist, unified champion, 2-time champion. He's done it all besides undisputed. He is the real deal. But if I'm completely honest, it depends what Joshua wants. Does he want to knock him out early like Ngannou, create that statement? Or does he want to give him a big, long beatdown and stop in the later rounds? Because if I'll be honest, Joshua will dictate the pace. It's all Joshua. He will dictate the pace of the fight. He will decide when he wants to stop it and how he does. This is all Joshua's fight all day long. I don't even need to say this. You guys know that yourself. But it depends what sort of game plan is he going for. And one thing he needs to do is not do a Fury. Don't overlook him. Don't think, because, he's not a seasoned pro fighter, that he's just an easy touch of work. Bit like what he fought with Ngannou, where what Joshua did to Ngannou is what Fury should have done to Ngannou. So Joshua needs to not afford to make that mistake, because if he does, you never know, one punch can change anything. And that is Jake Paul's only chance of knocking him out. May I repeat, that is Jake Paul's only chance of knocking him out. He is not going to just box and move and then catch him on the counter or do anything like Dubois did here. Jake Paul just hasn't got it in him, no matter what you think. Now with Joshua, I ain't going to give him any tactical advice. Just end it early, make a statement and save boxing. Simple as that. Because if Jake Paul stops Anthony Joshua or even beats him, it just ruins the reputation of boxing and also the reputation he has. And even if it's a competitive fight, that would just tarnish his legacy just a tad. Now with Jake Paul, if he wants any chance of winning, quite simple. Land and move, circle the ring, head movement. Don't stand there like a lemon because you will get knocked out clean. And if you land and move and circle the ring, because the ring is 22 feet each side, so it's a bigger ring, that is his only chance of winning. Just landing shots to the body, maybe a little shot to the head if he can, and then just move around, circle about, because in a bigger ring, it's going to be a lot easier for him to utilise his footwork, if he has any, of course. Now, how do I think this fight will go? I see many ways this can go, but if I'm completely honest, I think it'll be the second version of what I said with the game plan. I believe he will try and punish him. He'll break him down bit by bit, as Joshua said. He want to break his soul. That is what he's going to do, and I think he will make Jake Paul quit. I think Jake Paul, he's bit off more than he can chew, and as good and as determined as he is, at a novice level, this is a level way too far. I believe Anthony Joshua will stop in rounds 5 to 8. He'll break him down early, land a few decent shots, and then when it comes round 5 to 8, either one punch KO, or if I'm completely honest, I think he'll make him quit to body shots. But that is my prediction. Hope you enjoyed. Please like, subscribe, and as always, this ain't financial advice. This is just what I've been doing based off of my own research. Have a great day. God bless.